Hello everyone, I'm back to share the ATCs that I created. This is another break that I took today. I just didn't feel like working my art journal today. It was raining a lot and thundering and too much humidity going on for me to work on my art journal today. So all I did was gesso the page and left it to dry. But I wanted to stop by and share the ATCs that I created. I went a little vintage today using Prima stuff that I hadn't used in a while. And what I did was that I grabbed this set here from my stash that I had not used. And these are journaling cards. I don't do mini albums. I don't have the patience to do that. But I like this stuff. So I had them in my stash for a while. I don't even know where I got it, but I think they came from the Prima box that I bought a while back. And this is from the Fairy collection. So it's not new. But what I've done is that I took all those journaling cards and I decided to use them as backgrounds for my ATCs. So I cut out the little ATC cards, used some shimmers. Thanks to Marla's inspiration, I've grabbed my shimmers and tried using different ones. So these are some that I was able to get a few years back here locally. And I had a box filled with them. I just never played with sprays, but now that I'm working outside, it was fun to do. And I hope you don't mind that the cookies are very loud tonight because it was raining and they're super happy. So they're all singing at the same time and I'm outside, so. But the colors that I've used for that background were the 4-leaf clover, this Caribbean sunset, and this one here that's called the hot fudge. So those are the ones that I played with for the backgrounds. And then I placed my journaling cards on top of them. So this one here is the one that you see here. And all I did to that one was to place it on the card and then to add some stamping to the edge. And the stamps I'll move over to my mess here on the left and show you. And these are Prima stamps. So I just took them out of the sets and I have them in a little, it's packaging from, I think, Spellbinder dies. I just grabbed a few of the border type of stamps that I liked that I could use on my journaling so that I could take them on my trip last year. And I've kept them there because they work really well as they are right now. So all I did was add that same stamp on the 4 corners. And this little bird here comes from this Prima pretty little set. So I took the bird, stamped it, colored it with watercolors, and this is the palette that I use actually, the Tropicals. I just used brown as the base color to dull the colors down because they were too bright to match with the cards. And then this butterfly here is the one that I used on this one. So I stamped that one out, colored it, and then cut it out and put it on that. And the card that's the base for this one here is this card. So all I did was take this little part out that I can recycle somewhere else and use, see? Use that part. And then I added stamping to the edge of that and a little lace and then my butterfly on top. So that's that ATC. Let me see, let's move over to this one. These two are these cards. So I took one of each from the package to create with. And all I did to that one was add a border stamp, some sequins from the ones that my friends shared when I was searching for sequins everywhere. Thank you. And then these are recollection flowers from this pack here. They worked out perfectly because I didn't want anything too bulky and I wanted to keep it very toned down. And then this butterfly that I used on both of them came from another one of the Prima sets. Now I can show you. Let me see if I just don't want to shake the camera too much. But this is the set that I used. Let me see if I can find it. Well, I used that girl. That girl is over here. Up here at the top. That's what I used from that set. And that is from the Divine collection. And then, ooh, I'm trying not to shake you. And then from the Fairy, this Fairy stamp set, I've used that flower down there to create a cluster up here, and I still need to add something there, like a butterfly or something in that center. Let me do it with my finger so you can see. See? I only inked half of the stamp so I could cluster it up, because the stamp looks like this, and it's exactly the same flower bunch that's on the card. And I used that full card horizontally and just placed it on the back of, well, now it's the front of the ATC that I had created with the sprays. So I stamped it fully here, then some parts of it here, and so it wouldn't go over to this one or cover this one. I left that without ink. So now I have to put a little butterfly there or something to make this little area here interesting so she can look at it. So this is the girl from the stamp set. I just used part of her, right? And that's the card that I created there. I just need that little thing there and maybe some, like a chit chat word here. And then this, all I did was to use, let me see, so that's that one. This is the butterfly. These are the girls. I'm trying to look for, this is fine, I'm sorry, I'm looking through the camera. This is the card that I used here. So I used it horizontally, the full card. Used some stamping on the edge of that. And then I stamped the girl on top of that. And I left it just as it is because I really like how it looks. And then this card, see how it's a full card? That's the card that I've used there. Fully, see? It's the whole card. So that's what I've done today with my ATC plain. And using all of these journaling cards that I had on the set to get some use out of the stash and out of like all of the hoarding that I keep on doing. And this one, I don't know if I told you, but I stamped him out, colored him with watercolors, and then I cut the legs off because he was like short and I wanted to occupy, like, to take the whole space. So I drew my own little leg and I just doodled that extra little feathery part for the leg to connect to the body. And then the sequences here, they're drying now, but I'm planning on putting some liquid pearls in the center of them to finish the cards. But yeah, that's what I did today. And hopefully now that it stopped raining and I have all of the beautiful coquille noise in the background, I'll sit down and do my journal page with the word for today, which is gateway. And I have an idea and it's kind of a little bit complex, so it's going to take a while to create it. But I'm up for the challenge and for the inspiration. So hugs, kisses to all, besitos, and thank you so much for your support and for stopping by and for your wonderful comments, because they keep me happy and motivated. I love finding them and reading them. So make sure to do that. And if you like the video, please press like so that more people can get to see what I'm doing. And thanks for your help. Bye.